So yeah, I'm here with whatever your name is. So many names. Retard is actually one of your names, right? What did I call you? Yeah, he's literally called retard in TeamSpeak. It's not my fault, guys. I can actually call him retard. So yeah, I might profit of that. We'll see. Major audience is only. This is in the GO4WOT game. It's kind of his team. I just joined there for a while. We'll see kind of what happens. Hopefully I stay for a bit longer. And he had to go for a bit, so I took over leading. And one of these games, like 2 games on mine, we're gonna come in together. He didn't see them yet. I played them, of course. So it's my replays. And yeah. As you can see, H2 is not in draw range.
Yeah, like it was mostly like line fires and like if we got spotted if they took the hill, like if we got overmatched, because usually when we took the 2 mouses they could, if they had a fast setup,
they usually T49 change about that.
Because you can get the earliest spot on the 1-2 line.
No, he's just as fast as a Batchat. Batchat's just as faster. And then you can have an RT which can wreck him on hill.
Yeah, but I like it with the Tiri because he can get all the derps in as well from the side. And like you can use RT or
like,
T49,
I don't disagree with the T49, yeah, I can use a T49 or you can use an RT, yeah, I can see that, I agree. I really just disagreed with the Batchat, which was like standing down there. Like, I really think up here is way safer, or you can have, maybe if you want 2 on island to counter push, or...
Because what we usually...
Or actually do a spotting round there, but...
yeah, like we have...
I rather have or 2 climbing on the hill, you know? And then you can still abort with 1. If you see that they're also climbing.
If they took the hill with more tanks, RT, like sometimes RT gets wrecked straight away as well, which happened a few times to us as well.
If you have, well, if you only have a T49 on the 1-2 line, that can happen. But if you have a Batchat on the 1-2 line, it can hide in B2. Just keeps the RT in B2. And then as long as you have the 1-2 line, they can't kill you.
Yeah. Also, we like the T49 because T49s, like you can get big shots into the Batchats as well.
Can we move channel because we're or something? So we don't get interrupted.
Okay.
Yeah. Not much happening. Basically, we see that they have 100 and 2 gorillas. We know they're camping. We don't want to give them any free spots, free damage, right?
Like E100 will most likely be under the hill. To shoot
exactly. I completely agree. Like I figured he's either under the hill or for some reason, like he could be in the houses, right? But most likely under the hill, and then
they usually have 1 gorilla to go
and we were
K4.
pretty sure. We were like 99% sure that they didn't climb. Well, I don't know. We were like 90% sure they didn't climb. Jurassic wasn't entirely sure if he was there in time, and like it didn't look like the thingy was broken, but part of the fence was broken, so like it could have theoretically been possible. But we were pretty likely that they didn't climb up. We also kept the TVP back a bit because like for the gorilla from, do you know gorilla from J7? I can't ping sadly, but I can show on the map here for me. But
yeah, J7.
But J7, like where the Batchat is spotted, he can pre-aim if the TVP goes straight into the drop down. If they have someone spotting, you can eat 800 free damage. Like with Ishtu and Agora, we did that every game, yeah, and it worked every game. Like the people, like the players are telling me no, that never happens. I'm like, did you never watch the other?
If they have like 2 gorillas and that like 1 gorilla, I'd definitely go.
And
like
even if it's 1, it's already a risk, right? So I would consider it. But yeah, I'm like, so yeah, that's why we kept him back. Nice that at least you agree. And that's a nice thing to do. And we could, I think we even moved him in later, yeah, because he's not going to pre-aim there all game, and you also need a spotter, needs the reaction, right? At the beginning of the game, your adrenaline is up, you know that's what you're going to do, you know the timing, right? When your Batchat gets there, you pre-aim, he's probably going to be there, shoot. Then later on, you can, if you want, still move into that position. And that way also he's not stuck, because that way we can relocate away from the island. Now we did kind of fuck up, by the way. We left the RD exposed for a while, and then relocated the rest. Then I was like, okay, fuck. But there was also a bit of miscommunication about who goes, like, I thought the RD was already moving, basically. Right?
Yeah.
And I didn't like double check it, but I didn't like clearly say it either. But I said in the tactic basically that the RT, like if we do this move, the RT goes to A0. But I didn't then, you know, say it in game and you know the kind of stuff.
And usually, if you see their setup at the beginning, if they have like a big gun, like even like Type 5 heavies have been used lately, he'll always go under the hill to like pre-aim the boost. Usually have 1 Batchat for island, 2 TDs. Usually it's E4s now though, because they.
I really don't agree with the E4 choice.
Yeah,
I mean, like, if mouses really become, like, an issue with your tactic, but if you don't take too many TVPs, too many, like, depending how you play it, yeah? But if it's just about the 1-2 mouses, or you don't really need an E4, yeah? I really think the grid is better, because the grid can counter push against, like, the E4 is just better only against mouses, right?
Yeah.
And against 1-2 mouses, it's still debatable. Against more, definitely, or against more heavies, also the E4 becomes better. But there's still the option of the enemy just going, like, very aggressive with 1-2 and Batchats and so on, or whatever. Or you need to counter push the hill, right? Then go counter push the hill with an E4.
Yeah. But, like where you put RT now, he can wreck E100.
Yeah,
if
that's the plan.
That's just keep
Like this, we got it was got a bit panicky at this moment because like the RT wasn't too sure if he can hit him and so on and so on. But he did just hit him, I think, for or is he going to? But he definitely hit him once for like 900. But yeah, the timer was running down. Like everything was a bit slow, right? Like there was a lot of confusion with the orders. Basically, the mouses moved there before they were meant to, and then they got spotted. No, well they moved there, but they were meant to not get spotted at all. Then they got spotted, so I had to move them back in case a counter push kind of, and then we turned around, took forever. Also some slow reactions and so on, and some miscommunication. You know, as leaving the RT open, so that meant I had to drive back, maybe to spend like 30 seconds more to make sure we don't lose the RT. But at least played a bit safer. And definitely we didn't play perfect in this game. Yeah, like the enemy could have taken advantage of some opportunities. I tried to close them, but it's what happens when you have a new team and you're all playing together.
Do you know where the RU was at the beginning?
No. So I decided now to just go like on this side of the hill to get a crossfire. At least that's what I wanted to do, but then I keep trying. I do that later, okay. Maybe I'm just confused. I thought I'd stay there, basically. Go down. In case they push up. But now, yeah, our plan is to push in with the mouses, either go cap pressure or just keep pushing basically and then rush with the batchets, get the batchets up by that, like push the E100 back. I'm planning with 2 batchets actually, yeah. I decided like even if they don't have that, by having 2 batchets up, they can rain down on everything else. And the 2 mouses are so powerful down there, they can take out E100 and like a low life batchet behind a building, right? So we don't need to rush down there right now. And the batchets can clean it up from up there. Since we got them up free, right, it wasn't much of an issue at this point. Pushing. What do you think of this? Was this a good choice or not? Or should I have
the double vis was good. I mean, it leaves the hill like quite exposed, like you know, but they can still cover from everywhere there, so it's a good choice. Like you can boost 1 or 2, but really dependent on what they do. Like they managed to get up.
I wouldn't always. I'm not saying always boost 2. No, I'd completely.
Yeah, I mean, it's dependent because you can always just push all of them down as well and wreck them, but they can cover from everywhere up there. So especially with 2 guys, it's good.
That's good armor.
There's a lot of bounces, like unlucky bounces here, I can see.
Yeah, not for me, but like 1 track and then a bounce from a bob onto a bat check. Like a figure, right?
And this is what we're talking about with the gorillas. Like they can counter push the hill, and if it was an E4,
exactly,
then
with E4, like you just couldn't. Sure, you could kind of shoot, but like the mouses, look how much HP they have. Like, right, you want to kill the bat shots on the hill. The 3.2k HP mouses with all the armor, they're meant to take damage.
Thing is with batchats, they will most likely pen 2-3 out. They won't pen all their shots.
Even a good player will, like a good player might pen 4-5 actually, but only if he's actually from behind. But even then, it's gonna take him more time, right? It's not like you kind of whatever the angle you can just shoot. No, you have to really aim for the turret side, maybe really relocate to the actual other side. So I didn't see the rule. I wanted to go for the gorilla, but then look what happened. Like, I don't know how I bounced him. I don't know how I got out, but yeah, like. Whatever.
Oh, we've taken all control now from the bottom.
Now, I missed my shot like a retard, and then reload. Yeah, I fuck up completely. Like I could have killed the gorilla and the batch, or at least the batch up. You got safe. But definitely my fuck up though. Yeah. I tell him to focus the batch up, and I think he just about doesn't manage to. But he does focus the gorilla then, so it's okay. But yeah, I told him how to shot shoot the batch up instead of the roof. Didn't quite listen to me there. I remember that.
I mean, all the batchats, like everyone's like 1 shot now, so
yeah, everyone's like the time is running out. It is still like possible to like, we lose kind of our batchets or something, and then time runs out. But we should have this one, right? I agree. It's looking pretty good. But I mean, score is 3-3.
Yeah. But all the HPs on us, like things with mouses.
Since Jurassic did a great move there to clean up. I mean, it was a bit risky, but he managed to clean up that gorilla there.
But the thing is with mouses as well, like before the patch they used to like take all the damage, etc. But now since the buff, like it's even better for everything.
But I mean, like in the next game they take mouse and we don't, and we wrecked them.
Yeah.
Like
it's really dependent. Like you can't, because of the new patch, people are expecting to take mouses and win every game.
Yeah, you can just count it.
You just need an actual plan for it.
Yeah, and even then, like you can't. If mouses are still counterable by mobility. Why are there 2 camo nets showed?
Yeah.
Great tag, guys. Great tag. Okay. Like mouses are still not good at pushing into a crossfire of retreating tanks, right?
Yeah.
Like if they just don't, if you have to show your side to someone, you just die. Point. If you can't really kill them.
And generally, I think on the defense, most teams use RT now as well because of the mouses, etc. Like even on a attack, you've been seeing like teams using Conqueror GCs now just to counter
just keep
like
it running
mouses.
And open the other replay.
Yeah. Let me just close it down.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Opening it now.
Still running. There you go. Now pause at. Let's just pause at 25 seconds. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm that way.
So we're defending now, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't like we could have camped, but basically the players didn't really want to, and I was like, why not, you know? And then also like tank choices and so on. Like we didn't have an RT player, I don't know what, or I don't even quite remember, right? But I was like,
yeah.
Yeah, so like how do we get? Oh yeah, E4. Or, I don't even know. Yeah, we didn't really have a gorilla player either, you know. So anyway,
Yeah.
oh stop. I did 15. Okay. I'm at 15.
Thing is, did we mean to take lightweight? It was just because we lacked.
I wanted like a T49 or a rule, but then we lagged. Or like actually no, we were out of time. Like we were discussing too much. So that was like the last 20 seconds, like fucking hell, because like yeah, no one took a trade, and then like Troyan was like, "What? I have to take a trade now?" Like what? Blah. But yeah.
If you look at their setup,
where are you?
though,
I'm
like
at 15
TVPs,
seconds.
Yeah, like they're definitely going to take the hill if they're set up, without a doubt.
Where
with
are
the
you?
TVPs.
I'm at 15 seconds.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I figured so, but I figured we still have the better setup for hill because we have a lightweight which can really be a pain in the ass instantly. Like he has to go aggressive in the flanks, or like at least occupy tier 10, and then they have a mouse and an RT, right?
Yep.
So basically, my plan was to hard play that. They wanted to definitely, like my teammates wanted to definitely drive up whatever happens. I was like, the bat shots definitely drive up. The TVPs you can stop at the rock because like, there's no point in us driving up if there's two TVPs when they have two TVPs free aiming anymore. As well, because we still have the bat shots up right at that point. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And then we go really aggro with the 113s. And also the 113s were meant to go one left, one on the right. They ended up going both on the left. Also, I told them again to go that way. But in the end, it kind of worked out. So yeah, they were already safe that way. So I don't really disagree either. So it's okay. So yeah, I
should
got
I
TVP.
start to play as well?
Oh fuck, you didn't.
No.
Yeah, okay, I'm at 9:30. Just play, man.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm at 9:30 now. Yeah, it's fine. I'm at 9:30 now.
Okay. If you
So
want.
yeah, I mean,
I'm at 9:29 exactly.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
no.
literally on 9:20, so it's fine.
Wait, 9 what?
I'm at 9:18 now, so I'll pause it and wait for you.
9:18.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll play and then I'll pause that. So yeah, you see what's going on, right?
Yeah, I mean the TVP just dropped down. Are we ready to take it out?
And then the other one also, like 9:18 now, right?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, play.
Yep.
Like with the 113s there and the batches on the hill, there's no way for them to stay safe by that rock either, right? Like no way at all. So that gives us basically a free kill, or he has to run away and take damage at the beginning. Mouse gets kind of lucky, but I guess I also get lucky that he doesn't snap me. But yeah, the 113s didn't quite manage to get a shot in for some reason, but that's okay. And yeah, as you can see, like the lightweight immediately goes a bit more aggressive already. Because if he finds a bat chat and dies in the very, like, normally he should still kind of get away and take damage if there's a bat chat, right? Like he gets spotted and he finds out. And if not, then we can push. Because then they have a bat chat out, they have a mouse which is kind of useless, they have an RT out, they already lost a TVP, they have another TVP dropping down, they have bat chats down there, right?
One at the beginning.
This game is like so one right now.
Yeah.
Right, do you see what I mean?
Two 113s can just rip through one mouse as well with heat.
Yeah, over time they can rip through one mouse, and like, look even what we're gonna do. I
mean, TVPs now.
Because I was like, if we completely camped it, I mean, at this point maybe not, right? But like, before that TVP died, if we completely camped this, now we could have still lost if like the RT gets 2 1-shots or something. You know what I mean?
Yep. And
then we push into, and the mouse trades super well against 113s for some reason. Like, I know the mouse goes back, and then the 113s overexpose, right? Hold down against hold down, the 113s should dominate. Because that's really something that people forget, yeah? As long as the mouse, it's just a hold down fight, even with a turret buff. 113 turret with heat is better, like, and shooting heat is better against the mouse, yeah?
Yeah.
It still is. I7 really gets issues with penetrating and so on, but like the mouse is just so good because it can push and eat the shots and then DPM everything. But if you're not actually pushing and you're just standing and trading hold down, it's not the good tank.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that we could have actually done now is probably even boosted the bat jet to the 0 line, maybe.
Yeah, true. Actually, that I completely agree. That's something I didn't, you know, I'm not used to climbs yet. I'm completely honest, yeah. Like, I try to remember them, and sometimes I do. But yeah, it's a good situation where it just didn't come to my mind. But this is also where I say, hey, players, right? You should be like, I want to climb. Because, I mean, I kind of saw the opportunity, right? Like, I wanted to relocate back here. If he would have had the brain for climbing, like if a player would have had the same brain but knew about the climbing and a bad shot, he would have actually climbed. But I guess they didn't. But yeah, no blame on them either. Like, I didn't tell them to climb or anything. Yeah. But yeah, we see that the bat shot's over there, and at this point, I'm saying like, sorry, actually, can you? Where are you? Can you pause that at 7? Just 7 0 0?
Yeah, pause.
Pause that too. Like the 113s didn't want to go up, but I wanted one 113 to go up. That way I had a 113 up and a low life TVP up who can always snipe well. And the 113 would like block a bat shot from counter climbing if you ever wanted to, because the TVP alone can't, right?
Yeah.
And that way I could take my both bat shots down, which were both high life, or actually then they said, can't we just, because I wanted to push onto the 890 line, right? I wanted to just have them drop down and then push with me. They said, can't we just drop down from the 7-8 line, like from the hill into that? And I was like, perfect, that works too. But I still want to have like a 113 up and a TVP up to snipe, and then the 113 can stay down. And if the mouse tries to push the other 113, the 113 from above can still create a crossfire, right? And the TVP can shoot him in the ass.
And he gets wrecked completely.
So like, yeah. 3, 2, 1, play.
So that batch, that's...
Yeah, I missed the first shell because I kind of snapshot it. It was kind of bad, but yeah, he's a one shot now. I'm gonna reload basically, and then I'm gonna go.
Where was the RT place? Because if he's around, he probably relocated, right?
A2. Or... I mean, he's not spotted yet, but he's A2. Oh yeah, by the way, and I'm telling, by the way, the lightweight. Actually, yeah, pause it again. This is really important, actually. This is really important. 641, I am at. Are you around there?
Yeah, I'm at 640. So
yeah. So basically, before I push, I told the lightweight, okay, now the lightweight goes super aggressive. So this was like 10 seconds ago. Okay, I told him to just keep pushing. First A1, then A4, until you find either the RT or a bat chat. If you find the RT, you kill it, or someone shoots you. If you find a bat chat, like that means there's a bat chat over there and he's shooting you, and then he's gonna reload, or he's out of shots. And at that moment we push. Literally, that moment is the moment we go. So right now, I see that the lightweight see the RT. I'm not giving the order yet. I'm gonna see if the lightweight wins the 1v1, right? Because if you win the 1v1, I can get like into A4 and start shooting him in the ass. No point to push. But otherwise, we're gonna go as soon as like he dies to a bat chat or to the RT or whatever. Okay, so bat chat kills him, and you see I drive forward. And that's how you should coordinate the push if you're playing ESL or Cloudburst.
I mean, the thing is, if he's at A2, he always will have at least somebody.
This doesn't work the same way, obviously, if it's like against single shooters. Yeah, against 140s, there's no point in pushing 10 seconds later, right? Like, absolutely none. Keep your lightweight alive and let him come later. But against like a fully or highly bat chat setup like this, the mouse not really mattering. And now we can come in here. Not my best shooting area.
Now it's just like a cleanup.
But it's a cleanup, yeah. I mean, like, snap him and
don't shoot
completely over. I find this way better than like camping with an E4 because like it can work, but you know, RT blind shoots your E4 for like even 500, and like then the gunner's gun, the guy doesn't have a med kit, like, and you know, and like, it's you have people that you have batch getting like they have a root rush and then 2 TVPs sniped across the 250Bs or even 4, and you lose a batch chat. Like, it's a tactic, it's a counter, you know.
Also, the thing is about camping is that you let the other team play their own game.
Exactly, and this way, like, we have they were just reacting. And yes, a very good enemy team against this might have found a way to react well, right, from the beginning on, play more of RT and so on. But a team of our level or less has to react to us, and a lesser team really has like basically can't win anymore if you really have a good game and impose it onto them, so they just have to react, they don't know what to do. Right, it's not what they expect. And even the same level team is gonna be making mistakes, and then if you're able to capitalize on them, you're good. Then if you fuck up, if you don't expect their counter, if you don't know what to do after your follow-up, then it's you who lose. That's the magic.
Yeah, I mean, we just took all control at the beginning, getting advantage, and after that, unless we mess up big time.
Exactly. We were also really careful to stay RT safe most of the game, right? Spotted. Like, I don't know if you noted that, but once the teams were always hugging the wall, the bat shots and TVPs were really like, for the most time at the beginning, hugging that safe base from the RT, you know, where the RT can't shoot them before then relocating, and not like standing the entire time trying to shoot the mouse or something and then getting splashed all the time and stuff. There's no point in that. You're just gonna take free damage. Stay safe, keep your HP, and that way we had 2 full life bat shots. And okay, like the TVP got wrecked a bit, right? But you got wrecked driving up, like, okay, that happens, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, thanks for that. I'm gonna stop the recording here. You want to say bye, and when we say your name for everyone, so
thank you.
I actually have an idea.
Cheers for having me. Yeah, it's been good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Like and so on.